Today, we are talking ingrowns, what they are, why they happen, and how to treat them. This is definitely an episode you're going to want to share. Side note, you guys, Cyber Monday is today. If you are watching this December 1st, we are running our Cyber Monday deal until midnight, and then sales are officially closed and going to be done for a little while. So if you guys still need to get that holiday shopping in, now is the time. Free shipping, all the details are below. Welcome to The Rebel Show, the podcast for estheticians who want to grow their business, master social media, and perfect their waxing technique. I'm Brie Mesquit, esthetician, business coach, and founder of Rebel Wax and First to Market Wax Pads. I built a 6-figure clientele, a 7-figure brand, and have trained over 15,000 waxers through my in-person and online courses. Are you struggling to book clients or market yourself? You're in the right place. Each week, I bring real business strategies, waxing education, and no BS advice to help you grow. Let's get into it. Welcome back to The Rebel Show. Today, we're talking about ingrowns, like I mentioned. So let's just get straight into it. I want to make this short, sweet, impactful so that you guys can revisit this anytime needed. So first of all, what the heck is an ingrown? Most of you probably know what an ingrown is, but it is a hair that is trapped under the skin. It has not been able to puncture through and grow out properly. Many different types of ingrowns. There's surface ingrowns. There's very deep rooted ingrown, cystic, some that turn cystic. But for the most part, as waxers, we're really going to be treating and seeing a lot of those surface ingrowns. Some turn cystic as well. I'm sure you guys have seen that and experienced that as well. But let's get into the most common reasons why these happen. So it can be a lack of exfoliation. That's a very big reason why, and probably one of the most common reasons why ingrowns happen. Secondly, can be products that are being used by clients as well. So I'm going to get into exactly what it is that you should be recommending to your clients. It can be, sometimes it's medications and hormone issues and things like that as well. Not always a ton that we can do in that case. And then it also can, and this is where we need to be self-aware, it can definitely be poor and improper technique as well. One of the first things we need to do when we notice ingrowns is go into detective mode with our clients and ask tons of questions. So I always start with, what body wash are you using? If they're using any type of bar soap, that is an absolute no-go. Even if it's organic, it's natural, that's fine, that's great. Product that's good for your skin just in general doesn't necessarily equate to being good for skin that's being waxed. So we really need to make sure that we're using something and recommending something that is film-free, meaning it's not leaving any sort of residue on top of the skin, because that creates blockage. And when the hair is trying to grow back, it gets stuck and then it starts growing into itself. This is why ingrowns are not always something that a client is going to experience and have issues with right up front. But after like that third, fourth service, when their hair really starts thinning and softening, especially softening, it doesn't have that pointy edge, like my fingernails, perfect example. It doesn't have that pointy edge anymore to be able to break through and puncture through any dead skin or product buildup. So even though they've gotten away in the past with using this soap and it didn't cause these issues, once you start waxing, you have to be a little bit more intentional about what you're using, because you are experiencing that thinning of the hair, which is the goal. So I always like to reiterate that to my clients. It's like, look, we're actually getting closer to our goals. Like, this is a good sign. Your hair is softening and thinning out, but we do need to be a little bit more careful now about our home care. So I always like to teach this on my socials and email marketing when they're in the treatment room. Like, you constantly want to be talking about this, because people need to be reminded more than they need to be taught. Okay. Just like I'm practicing what I'm preaching by teaching all about ingrowns again. You can scroll back on my channel and you're going to see me talking about it multiple times, because it's an important topic. Okay. So you guys need to be talking about this often with your clientele as well. Hey there. I hope you're enjoying this episode so far. For those of you who are already using and loving Rebel Wax in your treatment room, I wanted to provide you with the opportunity to save an additional 10% on top of the
10% we already give for our subscribe and save customers. If you would like to never worry about inventory issues again, then head to our website, lashandwaxoc.com. Use the code THERebelShow, all one word, to save an additional 10% off for a total of 20% off your first subscribe and save. Now back to the show.
All right, so body wash. So what body wash do I recommend? So I've always preached I love Nutribiotic. I still do, and I still highly recommend it. Next thing is shampooing and conditioning your hair. Yes, they still can shampoo and condition their hair. The issue comes in the rinsing of. So a lot of times clients will just stand straight in the shower, rinse their hair, and all that shampoo and conditioner is running down their body. And if it runs down any areas that you are getting wax or they are getting wax, it can leave a filmy residue as well. So I always instruct my clients, make sure you flip your head forward and you rinse your hair that way so that the shampoo and conditioner is not running down their body at all. That's another super common thing, and people don't really think about that. I mean, why would you? But important that we are educating our clients on that as well. So those are always the two areas I first start with, okay? What body wash are you using? And then are you rinsing your hair and letting it run down your body? And then thirdly, are you exfoliating, and what is it that you are using to exfoliate? Absolutely zero loofahs. Loofahs, break up with them. Harvest bacteria. It can actually not only increase ingrowns, but create them to be infected. So all the bacteria that can harvest on the inner part of the loofah is a no-go. I've always recommended scrub gloves, and I still do love them. They're super easy to use. You put them on, put your body wash and scrub in the shower 2 to 3 times a week is how often you want to be exfoliating. And they are machine washable. They may not last a super, super long time, but they're very inexpensive. Personally, at my studio, we gift scrub gloves to every new Brazilian wax client that we have. It helps get them started on their at-home routine. And then we do a follow-up with them 24 to 48 hours after their first time seeing us. And we just say, hey, friendly reminder, it's time to start using those home care products we sent you home with. And we just wanted to check in on you and see how your skin's feeling. Majorly helps increase your retention. I have other videos and podcast episodes all about that, but that is a big game changer to also get them started from the very beginning on a home care routine. All right. I discovered something new. I've tried these a long time ago. I believe they're African scrub cloths might be what it's called, but the lady paying, so Jane, if you guys aren't familiar with her, go check her out. She has an exfoliating towel called passive aggressive and then also aggressive. I've been using it at home, and holy moly, you guys, the exfoliation is freaking real. So she sent these to me. This is her passive. It's called 50 grit. And then this is her aggressive. So more sensitive skin and then tougher skin. This is pretty intense, you guys. Seriously, it scrubbed everything. I actually used it this morning in the shower. So I'll just open this for you so you can see it. Look at this thing. It's huge. So it's really easy, do your back, which that's where I always get breakouts because I'd be really bad about exfoliating my back. It's rough, you guys. So also you can hang this up in the shower so that it's not collecting bacteria and staying wet. And then I believe she recommends replacing it every 2 months, maybe. I may be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but honestly, I've had mine for a little while and it's doing it just fine. I should have a code for Lady Ping as well. 310. Don't quote me. Go check out in the description below. I'll have it with the link and everything. Definitely recommend retailing those for your clients as well. Or if you can't go that direction yet, they are a little bit pricier, but well worth it. It makes sense why they are. Once you guys feel them, they're amazing. But if you can't start there, start with the scrub gloves. And I would recommend advancing into those. As retail, though, it wouldn't be something I would gift to new clients. We actually just went and checked out the pricing for the 50 grit, and it's 6 for $48. Comes out to $8, and you would retail them for $16. Totally fair. I'm telling you, you guys, it's so worth it. This stuff is amazing. All right, so we talked manual. That would be considered manual exfoliation. Then some people may also need a chemical exfoliation. So here's a couple options for you. So we have Get the Bump Out of Here by Relax and Wax. I have been using them and recommending them for years, and I still do. Free 10 will give you a discount on that. You can buy a 12 pack and get the 13th for free, which is really nice. I do like how it's in a roller bottle. So it's super easy for your client to just roll it on without having to put any product in their hand. Next, we have Agent 88, also by the Lady Pang. This is an ingrown spray. I also like the spray because you're not having to apply anything into your hand first. People just don't, it's just one extra step. We want to remove all barriers, meaning like extra steps for people, or else oftentimes they just don't use it. So Agent 88 is really great as well. Next step is we need to make sure that we are moisturizing as well. So one of the ways that you can moisturize is with an oil. So Lady Pang has Phantom Oil. She also has Minky Gold. I believe that is a back bar only product. This is a retail product though. So Phantom Oil. So those are what I recommend when it comes to moisturizers. You want to make sure, again, they're not using something that leaves behind a filmy residue. Another thing that could cause ingrowns is what the clients are doing directly after their appointment. So wearing like tight clothing, and we want to avoid pretty much heat and friction, okay? So heat can come from working out, from saunas, from steam rooms, from jacuzzis, from it just being warm, like your environment. So loose clothing too, very important. Friction can come from too tight of clothing, from working out, from getting your freak on. Sorry, that was silly. But I mean, no petting, no sweating, you guys. No petting, no sweating. So we really want to avoid these things for 24 to 48 hours, really. That's the ideal, okay? Recommended to wear to your appointment, just very loose, breathable, okay? Breathable, loose clothing is going to be your go-to. And then lastly, ingrowns can be also caused by our technique as well. The most common is if you're breaking the hairs off, then that's when the client, like 2 to 3 days after, they're feeling really itchy and uncomfortable. You don't always notice that you broke the hair right away because it's broken like either at the surface or a little bit below, so it looks like you removed everything. But they are going to experience hair growth with like really quickly because it's right there at the surface. And then that's when they can start to experience some ingrowns from that, or removing in the wrong direction, not applying enough pressure, using a low quality wax. Those are different things that can cause ingrowns as well. Okay, that's all that's coming to mind. I think I covered all of it. If there's any questions you guys have, or you feel like I missed something, let me know. But definitely go check out these products. All the links and codes are below. I never promote anything that I don't use myself or recommend to our clients at our studio as well. So yes, I have become friends with all these amazing estheticians that own these brands, but that happened naturally and organically, and I truly do love their product. I wouldn't be recommending it to you guys if I didn't. All right, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, shop our Cyber Monday sale if you guys need to stock up on anything and you want to save on that free shipping, and I'll see you guys back next week.